you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. I am AULIA CHUSNA from Mining Engineering Department, FUAD Yogyakarta. And this is my pleasure for sharing our research result with title Integrated Environment Concept Technology for Processing Agriculture, Cattle Farming, and Household Waste at KALIBARU WETAN Village, Banyuwangi, East Java. Next slide, please. Okay, waste is always produced from our human activities, including the agriculture and cattle farming sector. And then the processing waste is important thing. So the waste doesn't become the pollutant for environment and can support the zero waste program in society. In this research, we should try combine the reuse and recycle treatment to forming the integrated environment concept. And then the location for our research is in KALIBARU WETAN Village, and the base data from the BPS in 2019, the harvest area is 311 hectare area of harvest area with 91.29% society who works in the agricultural sector. And the aim of this research is analysis of potential waste, processing method, and planning of environmental management implementation in KALIBARU WETAN Village technical procedure. Okay, the method result, we start our research with potential waste observation in KALIBARU WETAN Village. After that, we determine the aim and formulation of research, and then the literature review, conducted study, the theories relate with the risk problem. And then the secondary data we got from the BPS, and from the primary data we gather from observation and interview with the farmer and breeders. Also for the plotting manually the location for rice field and the plantation area. And then the data processing, secondary data and primary data are carried out based on the theory from the literature study, and the data will be accumulated at time. And then for the data analysis, used in selecting activities that we can support the concept of integrated environment is an environment consideration and technically. And then the environment analysis include the contribution and the level of implementation when there is a method that is not suitable for processing, so the analysis can be determined to the method needs to be repeated. And then for the last step is planning the integrated environment implementation. Okay, the mapping activities is conducted to the group, the rice field location, plantation area, and the targeted location for the processing facilities. And then next, please. Okay, this is the table that we got from observation. There are 3 ways that from the rice field, plantation, that are cocoa and coffee, and then from the household. Okay, next slide. The analysis treatment in this agricultural application are compost and cattle feed, and compost. And this is the calculation from our data. And then the application of cattle feed is replace straw to feed cows as the vitamin, and it's easy to apply because the society is already applying but not at a regular time. And the intensity for cattle feeding is 4 times every month and summer, and 2 times every month at rainy season. So it's just need about 87 tons straw every harvest. However, the development for this processing larger than the compost facilities. So for the method chosen for this agricultural sector is cattle feed compost. Okay, next slide. For cattle farming processing, there are 2 treatment processing. There are biogas and organic solid fertilizer. In this analysis, we choose biogas. Please next, click. For the next 2. Okay. We choose biogas because it can give more benefit. Although the level of implementation is difficult, and it can suffice 8 neighborhood association And then in every neighborhood association, there will be size for digester about 4 until 4.5 meter cubic, and for the retention time about 27 until 29 days, and can produce the bioslurry among this value. Okay. If the other remain from the biogas is the bioslurry, and then for the bioslurry we can process the bioslurry through the liquid fertilizer. In addition, the contribution of biogas is including agricultural sector through liquid fertilizer, and for society through the substitution of LPG gas. Okay. For the household waste treatment, the sorting of household waste, including the integrated environment concept, because this activity can support the zero waste program from home. And the facility household sorting is garbage disposal point that spread every 7 homes. And the waste from home, we can processing to be compost. I'm sorry, there's This is the system for our integrated environment concept for agricultural sector. The waste are straw, grass husk, and dried leaf, and organic household waste are ingredients for compost. Some straws and used for cattle feeding, and then the cattle manure processing to biogas and its bioslurry to be liquid fertilizer. And the liquid fertilizer, compost, and biogas can utilized by society. In addition, there is planting training to develop the hard skill society to planting and introduce some agricultural commodity. And society will also implement the garbage sorting in their environment. Okay.
2 minutes, please. Okay, thank you. Please.
Okay. The conclusion of our research, the idea of an integrated environment in this study consists of processing straw into cattle feed, agricultural waste into compost, cattle farming waste into biogas, bioslurry into liquid fertilizer, waste sorting program, and planting training. The integrated concept was sustained and relating the concept with others, so the integrated concept has potential benefit for society if implemented in KALIBARU WETAN village. Okay, next slide. Okay, there is a suggestion for this for our research necessary to do more research on the content of nutrients in compost fertilizer and its effect to plants, so there's confirmed to the level of use. And then for the second suggestion, it's necessary to conduct a study on the technical distribution of biogas in order to option the appropriate volume and needs in the community. And the last is it's necessary to develop other processed product from bioslurry in addition to being organic liquid fertilizer. Okay. This is the reference that we're using to write this paper. Thank you for your attention. I'm sorry if I've got a problem. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.